Hi everyone, welcome to you all my YouTube channel EduPaat. So nowadays there is a biggest thing that is everyone is listening and everyone is talking about that chat GPT. Okay, and few questions is there in our mind that is can chat GPT replace QA, or is it the end of manual testing by using chat GPT? So lots of confusion are there in our mind. So today in this video, I am going to discuss something about my personal opinion, my personal view about the ChatGPT. Can ChatGPT replace the QA SDET, etc., etc. So before starting my video, if you are a new in my channel, so please subscribe and share this video to your nearest friends. And if you guys like my video at the end, one thumbs up. So now let's get started. So first question, that can ChatGPT replace QASDET? So in my personal view, so I am giving you some scenario, and after that you can easily understand that can ChatGPT replace QASDET or not, or is it the end of manual testing or not. Now suppose, let's say I am going to the ChatGPT window. Okay, so I am on the Google, I am writing the ChatGPT. Okay, and I'm going to that ChatGPT OpenAI.com. Now, this is my ChatGPT homepage. Now, I am going to clicking on that try ChatGPT. Okay. Now, this is my landing page, or this is my page of ChatGPT. Now, in ChatGPT, how we can use the ChatGPT? Suppose suppose I am writing something on Google that something on Google that how can I how can I how how I make food, like that. Okay, so whenever I am writing this type of question, how I make food, now lots of recipes should be there. Is that? Now what is the work of ChatGPT? ChatGPT will give some answer for us. Like suppose this is a ChatGPT homepage or landing page. Now here some examples are given by ChatGPT, like example quantum computing in simple terms. Got any creative ideas for a 10 years old birthday? And how do I make HTTP request in JavaScript? And there is some capabilities and there is some limitation. Okay, now suppose I am writing something that suppose how do I make an HTTP request in JavaScript. I'm writing the same thing. How do I make HTTP request in JavaScript? Now I am clicking on the send button. Now you can easily notice that some code are there. So as my question is that how do I make an HTTP request in JavaScript? Then the I mean ChatGPT is given some answer like that. In JavaScript, you can make an HTTP request using the XML HTTP request object or the newer fetch API. Like some code they are given. So this is the JavaScript code they are given, that how we can get, or how do I make an HTTP request. So this is using HTML HTTP request, and this is for using fetch API. So some codes are given, means some answer are given by the ChatGPT. Now I am writing something like uh, 10 test cases for a pen. 10 test cases for a pen, and I am clicking on that send button. Now ChatGPT is giving 10 test cases for a pen. Like see, so the 6, 7, 8, 9 and 10. Okay, now so verify that the pen writes smoothly on different surfaces like paper, cardboard, etc. Check that the pen ink dries quickly to prevent. Then test the pen durability by applying pressures while writing. The insert doesn't break or leak. So means as I am answering them, that as I am questioning the ChatGPT that give me some 10 test cases for a pen. Exactly 10 test cases are given by the ChatGPT. Means we can say it is very helpful to get quick answer. Okay, now we can easily use that ChatGPT in our testing purposes. Anything. Suppose if I am talking about automation testing, suppose I'm writing something that what is the difference between find element and find elements in Selenium Java. Okay, so now ChatGPT will give some answer for us that what is the basic difference between find elements and find element in Java. See, in Selenium Java, there are two methods for finding web elements in a web page. One is find element, and here is some answer is given. Like this is the syntax, like web element elements equals to diver find element by dot locator, and it's written what web element. I mean, what find element returns? It is written the first matching web element on the web page. If no element is found, is thrown no such element exception. That means this is for find elements and this is for find elements. Okay, so here is given some answer by the ChatGPT. Means it is very easy to use in our daily cases, right? And it will help us a lot. It will help us a lot. But now my question is that can ChatGPT replace QA SDET, or is it the end of manual testing? So my personal opinion is that no, ChatGPT cannot replace the manual testing, because now here I am writing something that what is the difference between find element and find elements in Selenium Java. For that question, ChatGPT is giving some answer for us. But my question is that suppose I am testing something, let's say I am testing the Flipkart. I am testing the Flipkart application. Okay. And in that Flipkart application, whenever I am testing on that UI, now the spelling is there grocery or mobiles. Now let's say in that mobile spelling, if the spelling is wrong, it may be something MBILES who is missing. Now how can ChatGPT get to know that what is the spelling of that mobile? So for that purpose we have to go to the manual testing. And suppose the login spelling is wrong, or suppose the button is too big here. Okay, that means some UI related issues should be there. Now how ChatGPT can replace that? We can get a easy answer or clear answer from the ChatGPT. But my opinion is that my concern about that, whenever some spelling is mistake here. Okay, now I am clicking on that mobile tab, and whenever I am clicking on that mobile tab, some mobile related things will be shown here. But now how ChatGPT can know that whenever I am clicking on the mobile tab, it go to the mobile page or not? ChatGPT, obviously, ChatGPT help us a lot. As a QA, as a SDT, or as a automation tester, ChatGPT will help us a lot. But for that manual testing, it cannot replace. We cannot replace. Okay, because some spelling mistake, some text alignment, okay, and some clickable function. So for that purpose, obviously we have to go for the manual testing. So manual testing is the necessary part. If you are using automation testing, if you are using API testing, doesn't matter, but first we have to go for the manual testing, and we have to check everything that is working perfectly fine or not. It may be some UI related, it may be some performance related, it may be some functional related. Okay, so can ChatGPT replace QSDT? My personal opinion, no. We can get a lot of help from ChatGPT. Okay, but we cannot, but my personal opinion that I cannot say that ChatGPT can replace the QSDT. Or is it the end of manual testing? By using ChatGPT, we can say no. Or my personal opinion that I can say no. No, it is not end of manual testing by using ChatGPT. Again, ChatGPT will help us a lot by doing the manual testing, or by doing some automation testing, or if we get some issues from my automation code, also ChatGPT help us, but we cannot replace it. Okay, now go to the ChatGPT. Now suppose I am writing something called like how can I how can I how can I create a list in Java? How can I create a list in Java? Now see, it will give some proper answer for you by code. We can using this type of thing, we can using list. So everything we can get from that ChatGPT. So my personal opinion is that, and my personal suggestion is that, whenever you are doing some manual testing or automation testing or anything, you can follow the ChatGPT. You can take help from ChatGPT, obviously, but we cannot replace the ChatGPT. Okay, so we can use the ChatGPT in our daily testing life or daily development life, but we cannot replace the ChatGPT, okay, by QA or by manual testing. So now hope you guys are clear. So this is for my personal opinion. Okay. So maybe in your case, in maybe some different opinion, but in my personal opinion, that first we have to do the manual testing. Obviously, we can get a lots of help from ChatGPT. No problem is that, but we can't say that ChatGPT replaces the QSDT. Okay. So that is all for today's video. So if you guys like my video, one thumbs up. See you next videos. Thank you.